I've wanted to be in a relationship for a long time now. Really, ever since my last relationship, which was about 5 years ago, I've wanted to be in a relationship. And I feel like the main reason why I haven't been in a relationship is mainly because I can't get the woman that I want. Even in the midst of all my self improvement, I still feel like I can't get the woman that I want. And the more I progress, the more I feel like that woman is further out of reach than I originally thought. So I made a video not too long ago about why I stopped dating. And that was the main reason why from what I highlighted in that video. But now, the more I progress, the more I feel like I'm getting a more pessimistic view on relationships. I feel like if the woman of my dreams were to come into my life now and I were to form a relationship with her, it would do nothing but hold me back, truly. I feel like I would spend so much time and money on a relationship that would take away from me building myself up. And overall, I just feel like I would just get too comfortable. Now, obviously, if that woman were to come into my life, I would just be head over heels for her because I'm a lover boy, I'm a lover boy. But I could not afford to have that happen, not in that point in my life. I can't afford to get too comfortable. I see it all the time. Guys getting too comfortable when they get into a relationship and inevitably falling off of their purpose. Now, I'm not saying that relationships will hold you back as a man. I'm saying becoming too comfortable in one will. So, I remember back in my second year of college, this was around the time when I first started working out. I was about 6 months in. Me and my roommate had an apartment and we started working out together. So we both kept each other accountable. He would make sure I go to the gym and I would make sure he goes to the gym. We would make sure we never skipped any days. We always make sure we get in those 6 workouts a week. Always. Then one day he got into a relationship with a girl. I mean, it was cool at first, but he started going to the gym with me less. I tried to continue to hold him accountable. I tried to tell him, bro, we need to go to the gym, bro. You're lacking. You're slacking. We need to go to the gym. But he would always come up with some excuse like, oh, I'm with my girl. Oh, I can't make it. Oh, I'll get you next time. And it got to a point where I eventually stopped bothering him about it, even when he was at home. I mean, every time he was at home, his girl was always there too, so I wasn't going to barge in the room while she was there with him. I would just hear both of them in the room, fucking around with playing video games and watching movies all the time, every night. So, he got comfortable in that relationship. He got comfortable. And not only did that cost him 6 months of time, that also cost him a relationship in the end. Because after all of that, right in the beginning of spring, she cheated on him. And I know that all of this was a result of his neglect because she cheated on him with a guy who continued to stay on his purpose, continued to stay on his improvement, and continued to go to the gym. By the way, guys, it wasn't me, just in case you were wondering. But no, it was another guy who went to the gym who I frequently saw pretty much every time I was there. And he was always there self-improving and didn't let anything hold him back. While my roommate, on the other hand, was allowing his relationship to get in the way of that. And I'm not going to say his ex brought him down because he was completely conscious of all the decisions he was making. But he just didn't understand that what it took to keep a woman, to continue to value him, to continue to respect him, was not what he was doing, but the opposite. He needed to continue to be on his purpose, continue to improve, and not get too comfortable. Now, it was probably inevitable because the girl he was with wasn't the best type of girl. I mean, she wasn't a bad girl, and I really didn't get any thought vibes from her when we first met. We met her at a party, which is a very low value environment, and you don't want to date any of the girls that you meet there. Now, of course, we were there too, and we were being degenerates at the time, but we knew that we had a lot to work on. That's why we were scraping the bottom of that barrel. it wasn't meant to form anything serious whenever we went there. But all of this should just tell you that as a man, you need to continue to improve. You need to continue to level yourself up, even when you're in a relationship. Because as soon as you fall off that trope, so will the relationship. And I do believe that it is harder to level up while you're in a relationship. And I do believe that men who get into a relationship too soon are wasting their potential. And I know it may be hard. I know you may be fiending for one. I know you think having one right now may help you. But just like everything else, the gratification you get from it should be delayed to the very last minute possible. Or at least until you've leveled up enough. Remember, guys, don't get too comfortable.
Weezy out of here. Better not get too comfortable. Bitch, don't get too comfortable.